Hello, welcome to Mathematic. Hi, in this chapter, I'm going to talk about algebraic expression. First of all, we need to know what is variable and algebraic expression. A variable is a quantity of an unknown value. For example, a rectangular with x cm and y cm sides. The unknown value x and y are variables. Another example is X can of Pepsi and Y bottles of mineral water. The unknown of X and Y are also variables. On the other hand, an algebraic expression is formed when two or more algebraic terms are combined by addition or subtraction or both. For example, to express the perimeter of a rectangular. Normally, when we calculate the perimeter of rectangular, we will just sum up all the outer length, but what we have now is some unknown value x and y. Therefore, we need to use algebraic expression to represent the perimeter of the rectangular, which is x cm plus x cm plus y cm plus y cm. X plus x equal to 2x, y plus y equal to 2y. Therefore, this algebraic expression can be simplified into 2x plus 2y cm. Let me show you one more example on how we use algebraic expression. Johnson bought X bottle of mineral water and Y cans of Pepsi. The price of mineral water is $2 per bottle and for Pepsi is $3 per can. An algebraic expression to show the total amount paid by Johnson is X bottle of mineral water times $2 per bottle plus Y cans of Pepsi times $3 per can, which is equal to Rm 2 times X plus 3 times Y. Back to the rectangular perimeter example, if the value of unknown x and y are given, let's say x equal to 15 and y equal to 30, then we can substitute this value into the perimeter algebraic expression to determine the value of perimeter, which is equal to 90 cm. Similar to how much Johnson need to pay for x bottle of mineral water and y cans of Pepsi. If x equal to 2 bottle and y equal to 9 cans, then this value can be substituted to the algebraic expression, which result to $31. Now, we can learn how to identify terms in an algebraic expression and stating the possible coefficient for algebraic terms. For example, an algebraic term of 2a. In this term, 2 is a number which is also a coefficient. On the other hand, n is a variable. Therefore, 2a is an algebraic term with one variable. 2a equal to 2 times a. For algebraic term like 2ab, the variables are a and b. There are two variables in this algebraic term, and 2ab equal to 2 times a times b. And for algebraic terms like b to the power of 3 or b cubed, there is only one variable which is b, and b cubed equal to 1 times b times b times b. The coefficient for b cubed is 1, and the variable is b. And how about algebraic terms with negative coefficients such as negative b to the power of 3? The coefficient is negative 1 and the variable is b. Therefore, negative b to the power of 3 equal to negative 1 times b times b times b. Next is to identify like term and unlike terms. For example, 3ab, negative 2ab, or ba. Like algebraic terms are algebraic terms with two or more of the same variables. For these three terms, all their variables are the same, which is ab or a times b. On the other hand, unlike terms example are 3ab, negative 2ac, or 9a. Now let's repeat what we had learned just now. The first one is variables, for example, x, y, a, b, xy, xyz, x squared or x cubed. All these are variables. The second one is algebraic expression such as 4x plus 5y, 6a minus b, or xy plus xyz minus x squared. Then, determining value of an algebraic expression, for example, 4a plus 5b, and given a equal to negative 1 and b equal to 0, we substitute the value of a equal to negative 1 and b equal to 0 into the algebraic expression. This will result a value of negative 4. We also learn how to identify terms in an algebraic expression. Example 1 with one variable such as x, y, a, b, x squared or x cubed. Example 2 with two variables such as xy, ab, cd squared or cd cubed. And example 3 with three variables xyz, xy squared z or abc cubed. For example 1, example 2 and example 3, all the algebraic terms are with coefficient of 1. On the other hand, algebraic terms in example 4, example 5 and example 6 are with various coefficients such as -1, 2, 4, 12, 2 and 15. And the last one is to identify like terms and unlike terms. Example of like terms are as shown in example 1 and example of unlike terms are as shown in example 2. Now, let's pause the video for 5 minutes and try this question. The answers are provided at the end of this video. The second part of this chapter is about algebraic expression involving basic arithmetic operation. For example, addition of two or more algebraic expressions such as 3xy plus 4xy or 3xy plus 4xy plus 4x squared y. Remember we talked about like terms and unlike terms just now. 3xy and 4xy are like terms. Therefore, they can be adding up and simplified into 7xy. On the other hand, 4x squared y and 3xy or 4xy are unlike terms. Therefore, 4x squared y cannot be simplified. And this is also applicable for subtraction. Only like terms can be simplified by subtracting the coefficient of the variable. To make arithmetic operation easier, first we can rearrange and group the like terms. In this example, 3xy minus ab plus 4xy plus 4ab squared. Only term 3xy and 4xy are like terms, so we group them together and simplify into 7xy. Sometimes you may see bracket with negative coefficient in algebraic expression. What you need to do is just remove the bracket followed by group the like terms together. However, take note that after the bracket was removed, when minus meet negative will result a plus, and minus meet plus will result a minus. In this example, the 4xy become plus 4xy and 4ab squared become minus 4ab squared after the bracket was removed. Previously in the chapter 3 or just now, we have learned about a squared equal to a times a to the power of 3 equal to a times a times a, or a to the power of 4 equal to a times a times a times a. Similar in algebraic expression, bracket a plus 3x squared equal to bracket a plus 3x close bracket times bracket a plus 3x close bracket. And this is also applicable to bracket a plus 3x close bracket to the power of 3 and bracket a plus 3x close bracket to the power of 4. For multiplication of algebraic expression such as 2a squared b times 3a times negative 3b. First, we will split the coefficient and variables by putting multiply symbol. In this case, the term 2a squared b can split into 2 times a times a times b. The term 3a can split into 3 times a, and the term negative 3b can split into negative 3 times b. Then, we group the number and the same unknowns, which is equal to 2 times 3 times negative 3 times a times a times a times b. And finally, we simplify the multiplication of the coefficient and the same unknown. 2 times 3 times negative 3 result negative 18. A times a result a to the power of 3. and b times b equal to b squared. And this expression can be simplified into 18a cubed b squared. On the other hand, for division of algebraic expression, for example, 6a squared b divided by 3a. First, we will rewrite in the form of fraction, which is 6a squared b over 3a. Then, we split the coefficient and variable by putting multiply symbol like what we do in previous example. 6a squared b can be split into 6 times a times b, and 3a can be split into 3 times a. We follow by cancel the same variable in the numerator and denominator. In this case, we will cancel 1a in the numerator and 1a on the denominator. After cancel the a, we will have 6 times a times b over 3. And finally, we can simplify the coefficient of the fraction into the simplest form. 6 divided by 3 equal to 2, and then multiply with a and b equal to 2ab. This is the end of this chapter. You may pause the video for 5 minutes and try this question. The answers are provided at the end of this video.